XRP leading all major cryptos. Now, believe it or not, this headline I'm grabbing from a Bitcoin Maxi outlet. Now, before you say I clickbaited you, take a look at it. It's because Bitcoin terminal on X. This is a Bitcoin Maxi outfit, and they're pointing out here that since the beginning of Q3, XRP has been leading all of the crypto majors. So in today's update, we're going to get there. Few points on crypto, and I want to, basically focus this update completely on cryptocurrency. A lot taking place, and of course, I have to start by reacting to Trump's crypto space and the launch or partnership that they have here with this World Liberty Finance project. I'm going to talk about that. Quick update. I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. Let's get right on into it. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and you already know that everything's at ZachRector.com. Let's get started. So, taking a look here, the markets are back up today. And this is probably in anticipation of that Federal Reserve interest rate decision coming tomorrow. We've had this date lined right here. September 18th is going to be it. Here we are on the 17th, full moon, full harvest moon, by the way. And so you might want to harvest some of these profits, because if we don't break through 65,000, I'm worried that Bitcoin's continuing the trend of setting lower lows and lower highs. So until we break through 65,000 and invalidate that pattern, I'm not going to get overly excited and bullish right now. I'm going to be watching this very closely, because I think that we have a buy the rumor, sell the news coming up for the Fed interest rate decision, and that includes the traditional stocks as well. Now, XRP at 589 or right around there, right? Back up here today. And I'm going to show you guys, later in this episode how XRP actually has been performing well. Since the start of Q3, we're going into fall, going into harvest season, and I think that it's going to be time to harvest, some of our efforts, some of our investing over the past 4 or 5. Some of you guys have been here 6, 7+ years in the XRP community. A lot of new people showing up, a lot of the mainstream crypto bros showing up, and I'm going to be talking about that later in this episode, but I want you guys to be ready. I've highlighted this, how I think that we run up here in anticipation of the Fed decision, and then it's going to bring in massive volatility. And I'd be watching out, because I think it's buy the rumor, sell the news. So you guys let me know in the comments down below. Now, to get started here, I want to mention that the DeFi space that Trump held last night, I was actually really disappointed. It's one of the most disappointing things I've seen out of the Trump campaign or Trump himself. And you guys know that I've been very impressed with what Trump has laid out as far as crypto policies. Compared to Kamala, we've gotten nothing besides trust me, bro. Well, now from Trump, we get an association with a project that I just don't think is necessary. Now, is it net bullish for crypto? The fact that Trump hosted this space and Trump's getting into crypto, of course. The fact that he's speaking at the Bitcoin conference, he's letting his sons, he's talking about how Barron is really the crypto genius in the family. Barron's got 4 different wallets. That's all great. That's all fantastic, really is. The problem that I have with this is that he could have said all of this about DeFi, even if he wanted to continue with the down with the banks rhetoric and say that we're going to leave the banks behind. He could have said all of that without endorsing or attaching their name to this project, which I just don't have a good feeling about. I'm listening to these guys. They don't seem like they're the most professional. Definitely not the most professional in the crypto space. Definitely not as professional. And as far along as some of the projects and some of the people that we are watching in this space, right? And primarily I'm talking about Ripple, Stellar, and some of the others that have more of a proven track record, a decentralized platform that's already rocking and rolling. And now out of the Trump campaign, it's like, hey, we're partnering up with this project, which is launching a governance DAO token, and we don't even really know what it's for. Going to have some stable coin implementation to keep the US dollar alive. That's great. It just isn't really clear what this project's going to be for, other than, they wanted to, hype up and get a little bit of a crypto conversation going. I just don't see why it was necessary to attach their name to this project, right? Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe this will turn out to be something great. It was a lot of crypto bro talk, and it's so, for anybody, and I was reading the reactions, everybody who's in the crypto space was like, what is this crap? This is just another governance token, DeFi Ponzi scheme, essentially. What's the utility? Where's this going? There's nothing there. It's obviously in the early stage, and then it's let's leave the banks behind. But right now, it's only going to be offered for accredited investors. That's not leaving the banks behind. I'm trying to remain optimistic. And like I said, it's net bullish for the crypto space. I just think that whoever's running the Trump campaign when it comes to crypto should be fired. I'm going to be honest. Should be fired, and Ripple should be brought in today. Should have been brought in yesterday, just like they were brought in when Trump was in the White House, when they helped Steve Mnuchin draft Executive Order 13772. Get Ripple back in the office. Get Ripple back to Mar-a-Lago and get these crypto bros the heck out of here. That's just my honest opinion with you guys. You guys let me know in the comments down below, and let's talk some more crypto. So what's happening right now? Witnesses just announced for Wednesday's Financial Committee hearing titled Dazed and Confused, breaking down the SEC's politicized approach to digital assets. We got a partner from Quinn Manuel. We have Dan Gallagher, the chief legal officer of Robinhood, Teddy Fuse, president of Bitwise Invest. Now, quick point, remember, chief legal officer of Robinhood. Robinhood is trying to buy Bitstamp. Bitstamp just announced a partnership with Ripple for a derivatives platform. That's on the way. That's right. Bitwise Invest president Teddy Fuse, Jennifer Schulp, director of Financial Regulation Studies Center for Monetary and Financial Alternatives. Okay. And then we have a lecturing fellow from Duke University. That also doesn't really impress me. We don't need more scholars brought in. Let's bring in industry experts. Chief legal officer of Robinhood, that's good. Let's bring in chief legal officer of Ripple. Let's bring in the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. Let's bring in some big hitters and get something done. But apparently, the full 5-member SEC commission is preparing to testify in front of the Financial Committee as well next Tuesday. This will be the first time that the whole commission, not just the chair, has testified together since 2019. Gary Gensler himself will testify alone in front of the Senate the day after on Wednesday. So all 5 of them, right, there's 5 commissioners, including Gary Gensler, right, they're all going to testify next Tuesday, and then the day after, Gary Gensler will testify again alone in front of the Senate. This week, we get another deal, and it's pretty funny that they're calling it Dazed and Confused, breaking down the SEC's politicized approach to digital assets. That's good. That's good progress. Many of us are just way past the point of having hearings and talking about something. Let's get legislation passed. Let's start to move forward. There's really not much else to talk about. We don't, it doesn't take us a Twitter space to understand which direction we need to be heading in. And that is what I do like about what Trump's doing with the campaign. What they've been doing so far is good. It's just I think that this decision, partnering up with that project, going to be an interesting one. We'll see. Point being, guys, we are right at the point where they can no longer keep this genie in the bottle. We're moving to DLT. We're moving to blockchain. Legislation is coming. They are going to be flipping the switch here in the United States of America. And when it comes to, hey, you'd say, well, Trump, they talked about how they're up against the SEC and they would be attacked by the SEC. Well, why not partner up with the company that defeated the SEC in Ripple? Why not choose the token that's completely decentralized and has a legal clarity that no one else in the crypto space has, which is XRP, right? Why not partner up with them if you're worried about the SEC? I'd be looking across the crypto landscape. Gee, who's defeated the SEC in court? Ripple has. Which asset is the only digital asset in the United States with legal clarity besides Bitcoin, I guess? That'd be XRP. Yeah. Anyways, speaking of XRP, I'm going to be dropping an XRP Ledger AMM update here shortly. DEX5 Pro, want to give them a shout out. They have just implemented 2 new data points, 2 features to track extended AMM stats for all XRP pools with deep insights over 7, 30, and 90-day timeframes or all time. And you can also now get a real-time profit check for all of the liquidity you provide. No more guessing, just pure data. And that's really what was holding me up from doing my AMM update, is I didn't want to have to figure out what my profit was because it's difficult, right? You're doing all these calculations and guessing. Now they're starting to streamline the access to this data, and that's going to be so important because you need good data to convince people to delegate liquidity to these pools, right? And so as someone who's provided liquidity to the AMM, I kind of just did it in good faith because I want to support the XRP Ledger. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this train moving a little bit faster. Take some casino coin, take some XRP. I got X Magnetic and I think a couple other assets, but I'm going to be adding a lot more to the liquidity pools as they grow and as I can track this data. That's coming from DEX5 Pro. Make sure you guys have subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it because I'm going to be updating you guys here shortly. XRP Ledger AMM update. And if you missed my first AMM update, just type in how to XRP AMM into the search bar on YouTube. My video will come up. It's a 20-minute tutorial on how to do it. Now, I'm made a joke here. We see Chris Larson, though, moved 50 million XRP yesterday. Now, I jokingly said, is this a donation to Kamala? Because we do know that Chris Larson decided to donate, or no, actually, we don't know. He decided to support, right? He endorsed Kamala. He didn't send her any XRP like Stuart Alderati sent to Trump, right? The chief legal officer of Ripple sent hundreds of thousands of XRP to Trump's campaign, actually put his money where his mouth is. Chris Larson, well, he just gave us the verbal confirmation that he was endorsing Kamala, but we've yet to see any payment yet, and so I made the joke, But what is Chris doing with this? We got 50 million XRP moving with Chris Larson, and he's not the only whale that's moving it around. We got 17.8 million XRP also transferred from an unknown wallet to Bitstamp. So we got some folks moving it around. We're going to be watching this closely, guys, because we're moving into a moment where XRP is getting a lot of attention, a lot of whales coming in, and point in case right here, take a look at what I'm talking about. You got these guys coming out of the woodworks to push XRP. And this isn't coming from me, right? Check this out. This is from Bitcoin and Ethereum, guys. Imagine being an ETH holder and realizing XRP has doubled in value against your coin since June. Take a look at this chart. XRP versus Ethereum doubled against the coin since June. Incredible run up. And we're just getting started for this as well. Next one. This is the Because Bitcoin, really a Bitcoin focused platform, right? Since the beginning of Q3, XRP has been leading all of the crypto majors. This is where I got my title from. XRP up 22%, Bitcoin down 6.79, Binance down 8, Solana down 9.72, ADA down 14.81, and Ethereum down 33%. Ethereum getting squeezed out right now. Now, this is what we have here. Another guy from this, the CEO and founder of Because Bitcoin. See, these guys have now flipped. And now they're going to start pumping up XRP. It's all because of Bitcoin. We got to worship Bitcoin. Now, I bought a lot of XRP today. Never in a million years would I have thought that this would be the case, but the chart never lies. Working on an XRP TA video now. That's right. Let's get some more attention. Let's get some more hype. Let's get some more clickbait. But as they lay out, what is the facts? XRP is leading all of the major cryptos in Q3, which is just basically since the start of September, right? So far, and we still have a ways to go, right? This bull run. And what's so interesting is that Brad Garlinghouse talked about the crypto market cap going to 5 trillion by the end of this year. Where's that going to be coming from? And which cryptos is it going to be going towards? You're seeing the ETH is getting bled out right now. The momentum behind Ethereum is really falling off. XRP is growing against that one, and against Bitcoin, it's also been making some gains as well too. Now, these guys are not stopping. Crypto Michael. The XRP pump will be disgusting. I thought that was a little too obnoxious to put in the title or the thumbnail, but this is what these guys are saying. The XRP pump will be disgusting. You won't even have time to FOMO in once the 7-year bull pennant breaks out. Certain traders with high conviction are about to get filthy rich. Well, I hope that's us too. And for me, I focus on building wealth. Getting filthy rich, it's not really the focus. Building wealth is. And I'm looking at this chart along with everybody else and anybody who's not completely biased. This is why even the Bitcoin bros are having to pump this thing up now. Because when you look at the XRP chart, it's one of the most bullish macro charts out there. It's just this simple. Take a look. It's just this simple. Now, we don't even have to do all of this fractal, but if we just do part of this fractal, you see where we're going into the double-digit range. 10, 20, folks want to go even crazy, want to go even higher. Hey, I'm fine just staying conservative for now. But my bags are going to be packed. I'm not going to be offloading all my XRP this bull run. I've laid out my XRP exit strategy. I'm selling more XRP than I planned on because my life's changed and I stacked a lot more XRP than what I had a few years ago, right? Because we've been disciplined. We've been focused on the fundamentals and we were ahead of all of these guys that are just now starting to get back into this thing. And so the unfortunate part for folks now is if they're just now getting into XRP, they won't be able to accumulate positions like we have been able to over the past 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. So with that pain, we grew a massive bag, and it allows us to position ourselves for this bull run very well. A bull run that's now being recognized, once again, the charts don't lie, from Because Bitcoin. The Bitcoin bros are saying that the charts don't lie, They don't want to talk about fundamentals and they don't want to talk about the legal advantage. That's where they draw the line right there. So they just focus on the TA and they focus on hyping it up. It's going to be the biblical mega pump. It's going to be like a volcano erupting after 7 years. We're going to surpass everything else. We're leading Q3. It's like, well, we're only 17 days into Q3. And if this was the XRP community hyping it up, everybody else would be freaking out. But it's the Bitcoin bros hyping it up. And it is just the facts. The numbers don't lie. The charts don't lie. And let's have a conversation about the fundamentals and the legal advantage as well. Folks, if you appreciate this update, you guys know what to do. Let's tap it. Let's smack it. Let's share it out far and wide. All of our community resources are available at zachrector.com. I really do appreciate your support. And once again, we got more content dropping later today, so stay tuned for more. God bless you all. I am your host, Zach Rector. I really appreciate all of the love and support. If you want to support the channel, just remember that you can start by smashing that thumbs up for me, sharing this content far and wide, and everything else is at my website.